The latest art show at the Irvine Fine Arts Center features 3 separate installations with cohesive themes, all having to do with the environment.
In the main gallery, we're presenting a new exhibition called Rooted. It's a show with 6 different artists, and each artist uses materials found in nature in their work and sort of pays homage to those materials, whether it's talking about their origins or how natural objects relate to manufactured objects, how nature relates to culture. That's sort of the overall theme of the exhibition.
Artist Carrie Minicle tells us how she turned her found pieces into a representation of man versus nature.
So these are all objects that I found on walks in my hometown, and they're a mix of natural and found man-made objects, and so I've made these kind of unexpected connections between the materials. So they're not objects that are made by me, but they're connections that I've made.
These connections take the eye of a creative mind.
I really was impressed with this table over here, just the way they juxtapose different pieces. You had man-made versus natural, like you have a plant life versus animal life, the claw with a Y-shaped stick.
And sticking to the wood theme, another artist has wood-based sculptures with a steel foundation that for her carries meaning beneath the layers.
For me, it was just about having a really good foundation. I moved around so much as a child, and we had so many changes that I had to keep, adjusting and shifting to understand how to navigate through these little small ups and downs. I'm at a point right now that these pieces have really yearned to come out.
We were really intrigued with this work that she's done with plywood, and I'm impressed with the amount of effort that she's put into sanding these objects. And to me, when I saw them, they looked a little bit like what you'd see in a Dr. Seuss book, kind of unusual geometric forms. I like them.
In addition to Rooted, 2 other exhibitions are on display.
One of them is in the Gallery 1 and features a solo show by a local Orange County-based painter. We're also activating our hallway and part of the entrance alcove as a new exhibition space.
In the new space, Cheryl Sorg uses vibrant hula hoop tape instead of paint or pencil, and she explains the process.
I draw basically with it, except that it's a lot more painstaking than a drawn line, because I have to cut each strip of tape into tiny little snippets to follow the curves of the drawing I'm trying to make. Like here, if you looked really closely, you could see there are hundreds of tiny little snippets of tape on all those little lines.
And through the hallway, Cheryl's work continues with a mural display leading to the shelter exhibit by Rick Reese.
I'm originally from Northern California, and where I'm from, the landscape is very open and extremely rural, and it's just tree covered. And when I moved to Southern California, I was really surprised at how densely populated and subdivided all the land was, and this series is kind of my reaction to that experience.
If you want to experience these exhibitions for yourself, the show runs through January 6, 2018. For Irvine Scene, I'm Jacqueline Twag.